Konnichiwa, family.
What's up, everybody?
Say konnichiwa. We just wanted to say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We love you guys.
We love and miss you guys so much.
We thought it'd be a great idea to document our journey in Japan from beginning to end in hopes that you will be able to experience this new adventure right along with us.
It's move day. Baby don't want to be on camera. We're moving. Now look a mess. Micah's having a good time. Papa's bored. Last few days in Virginia.
Due to the snowstorm, our flight was canceled, and we had to wait in the airport for literally hours, lugging all that luggage back and forth. We were exhausted. Well, not all of us.
We are in Asugi in quarantine. We've been here, I think this is our 7th day, maybe?
Been here for a week now.
For a whole week.
Another week to go.
And just one more to go. We flew out to Tokyo, and the flight was so very smooth, thank God. The kids did great. BJ was kind of on one side with Brandon, and then Micah was on the side with me. And Micah slept for the majority of the time, so it was real smooth. They fed us real well. We had a layover in Atlanta, and then after that, it was a straight flight from Atlanta to Tokyo, which was about 14 hours.
Yeah, we watched movies. Like she said, we had some decent meals. Very smooth flight, smoother than we thought it would be. Almost even enjoyable because there were so very few people on the flight. Maybe about 300 seats and maybe 15 people on the flight. So it was a very good flight. You know, the Lord really showed us favor. Got to Tokyo. We did our COVID testing at the airport.
Oh man, that was rough.
That was for some than others. More specifically, Scooter, he had to do the nasal testing, and we got to do the swab. So yeah, that was tough for him.
Yeah, the nasal testing. Well, no, no, not the nasal testing. I'm sorry. We had to do the spit test, saliva test. And right. So it was like a tube that we had to like spit into, and I had been nervous the whole time because I didn't stop, Brandon. Stop. I didn't want the boys to have to get nasal tested,
Scooter.
Especially because they're so young. Stop. The COVID testing. It was an interesting experience. So they took us into a room. Man, we were walking for, it felt like days, but we were walking, and then they finally took us into a room, and there was like little cubby slots for you, and they gave us tubes, and they said if you can, now we're doing, oh sorry Micah, now we're doing saliva testing, and so if you can, you know, produce enough saliva up into this level, then that'll suffice for your testing, for us to test. And so I was able to do it, of course. Brandon was able to do it. And the lady there, it was just the Lord, because the lady was like, oh, it was another mom that used a syringe and sucked out the saliva from her baby's mouth. So I'm trying to suck it out from BJ's mouth first. Of course, he cutting up, and I only had one syringe. And thank God they allowed me to like wipe the syringe off when I was able to get the saliva out and put it in Micah's mouth. And I was able to get enough out for Micah, but not enough out for BJ. And when I tell y'all, he hollered and I cried. Well, it was tears coming to my eyes because, you know, I don't want him to experience nothing like that. But I bet you his butt will do right next time. So that was our COVID testing. And then what else, babe?
After that, after we got tested, we proceeded throughout the airport to get our luggage and to go through customs and things of that nature. The Japanese are very friendly, very so nice sweet. People, such so nice sweet. People. They really supported and assisted us
And went out their way, went out their way to do stuff for us. There was this one lady, while Brandon was getting the luggage, I was busy trying to nurse Micah, but the lady, she's a little lady. She's trying to pull luggage off of the carousel to try to help him. They just go out their way, and they love children. They were pinching, they wanted to, you could tell they wanted to pinch the baby's cheeks. They were so excited to see the kids. And they were, hello, hi, talking to Papa, talking to Micah. So it was sweet.
Yeah, and after we got our luggage, we had to wait for a few hours because we were catching a shuttle. And there were other people that we were waiting on that were catching the shuttle with us. So we had to wait around there for a little bit. We got something to eat. And then finally, I think about 9 o'clock that night, we got on the shuttle and proceeded to our hotel. So we got to the hotel late that night.
But even before we go to the hotel, the food. So we went upstairs. We went upstairs in the airport area, and I guess the top floor. Here you go, Mike. The top floor had food, and so the first place we went to, all they were selling was eel. And I was like, what kind of fish is that? And they were like, eel. There was a guy behind us. And he was like, good, it's good, nutritious. And I was like, no. So the guy who was behind the counter, he was like, if you go down there, they sell burgers. And I was like, bless you, thank you. So we ended up just getting us some, because their burgers was a little weird. It was mixed with, we didn't know what it was, but it was called, I can't even remember what it was called, but it was mixed with, I Googled later and then realized it was mixed, it was just mixed with pork and beef. But anyway, so we got that. Our drive over, so they drive on the stop. They drive on the opposite side of the road, and the wheel is on the opposite side of the road. So I'm nervous because there's really nothing to buckle the kids in, and he is rolling. But the entire bus was so tired. My neck was snapping. Every time I woke up, it was because he either not slammed on the brakes, but he just wasn't driving the best. You could tell they drive pretty bad. And I was trying to keep my eyes open, but we were just so tired. But what we did see, it was a lot of big buildings. And like I said, it was late at night, but it was really, really nice. But thank God we all made it back to the hotel safe and sound.
Yeah, we got to the hotel that night. Then after we got in, we pretty much just crashed that night and just the next day or so, just recover from the long, hectic traveling and with our household goods, getting that situated. And as far as just kind of day-to-day routine, we don't do too much. We try to incorporate just some activities for the boys while we're in quarantine. We try to just eat meals together, try to just find just activities and things to do, but we mainly just relaxing and just kind of chilling and recuperating and recovering from just the hectic transition.
And we can't leave out of our room at all, so people bring us food.
Oh yeah, we're stuck in the room, and they bring us 3 meals a day from the galley. Sadly, the food isn't that great.
Ooh, it's horrible.
So, but luckily, gladly, they have restaurants that we can order food from, including Popeyes and Pizza Hut and things like that. So we've been ordering from those spots. We were able to get some groceries from the store. The ROM team, they made a grocery run for us.
What's ROM stand for, babe?
Restriction of movement.
Yeah, so that's what we're on now. We're on restriction of movement, which means we just have to stay in here 2 weeks until and so that's the thing. At the end of the At the end of the 2 weeks, they are going to test us again. And by the way, when we got tested, we received our results about 24 hours later. We were negative, thank God. But they still require, it doesn't matter, they still require you to ROM for 2 weeks. And so before we can leave to go from Asugi, take a flight to Sasebo, we have to get COVID tested again. And so So yeah, that's really pretty much it. And like he said, we just been chilling. Like, and you'd be surprised. Everybody wants to know, like, are we bored in here? It's hard to get bored with these kids. Like, number one, we have to adjust to the time change. And then like, we recently learned, like, if we go to bed too early, because we be so tired come 7 o'clock. But if we go to bed too early, these jokers be up around like 4 in the morning. And so that's not gonna work. So we've been kind of working it out. Also, we can only wash clothes between the hours of 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. So last night I was up doing that. So we've been definitely keeping busy. It has not been boring at all. Either we're sleeping tired, or we're either
doing an activity or something of the sort, just to keep the kids occupied or keep Junior occupied. But yeah, it hasn't been too bad. You know, time's been going by. Like I said, we've been here a week already. Another one to go. So we were able to just to decorate the room, put up some decorations, and to just enjoy and celebrate this Christmas Day. So we're doing just fine.
Doing great.
Yeah.
And just updates on the boys. Micah is going to be 8 months at the end of this month on the 30th. He is cutting a tooth, and he's been doing pretty good. He's also working on, well, he rolls back and forth. That's all he wants to do. But you can tell he's trying to like crawl, because he's like scooting his butt. And Papa, he's loving to put together puzzles and paint. He made a couple of arts and craft things. And so he's doing great too.
Mommy.
Yes, Brandon.
I gotta jump.
You want to jump?
One jump.
All right, let's see it. Ready?
Ready?
Set. Go.
Go!
Woohoo! Yay!
I say my turn.
Jumping.
You want to jump too,
My
Micah?
turn.
Jump to
My turn. Love his brother.
He loves him so much.
1, 2.
Don't eat it.
You love it, Mike? It's my very first Christmas gift. So
Babe, don't.
one-eyed blue monster. I love it, Daddy.
Don't.
Love it. I love it, Mike. Merry Christmas, huh?
Merry Christmas.
All right. All right. Wow.
What is it?
Oh,
It's
wow.
a football.
What is it?
It's a football.
No, that's a basketball, baby. That's
You got
not a
basketball
football.
and a basketball hoop.
That's a basketball. Cool, man.
He looking for the next one.
My red present.
Your red present.
Guys, we miss you so much. We wish we were there with you for the holidays, but we just wanted to take you along with us for this journey while we're in Japan. We'll be trying to do as many videos as possible so to feel like you guys are here with us and with the boys and seeing them, grow and develop. But we love y'all so
Love you
much.
guys. Have a
and
Merry Christmas.
Have a Merry
Love
Christmas.
you. God bless you. See you next time.
Mwah.
Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button to be notified as soon as we upload a new video.